Hello friends, welcome to the Flutter Essential course. Actually, this is a course which you should take after my Flutter crash course. So this is a more detailed course. So I wanted to make this course because it contains some more details about Flutter, what is the scaffold and all those things. The previous one was a bit crash course type. This is a bit bigger course. So let's get started and learn some more Flutter before we could make some apps with Flutter. So let's some more Flutter. So I am in a directory, so then I will do Flutter. So this is my way to do Flutter. There are many different ways also, and I prefer VS Code. Some people prefer Android Studio. So but I create my projects through terminal. So like this Flutter create, like I will do simple app and it will create my Flutter project. Flutter projects are created very fast. It doesn't have anything like npm or something, so it won't take much time. So simple app, and I will do the code. So my terminal ends here because I don't use terminal anymore, and everything else I will do it from here only. So let me adjust it a bit. So how I did, see, my Android phone is connected to it, so I will suggest you also connect through a physical phone. Why through a physical phone? Because if you connect through a physical phone, it will be much faster than the emulator. So that I have found, even if you're not streaming or recording like me, what I do, so then also it will be much faster if you do it through a physical phone. So I will always prefer always tell you to do it through a physical phone than a emulator or Android Studio, because it is much faster. So this is, let us skip both of this like this, and then I will go to my lib, then main.dart. This is what comes with Flutter. So we'll work in this all these things, and how to start it means I will do here. And see, I am just mirroring my phone, nothing special software is there. So this is the software which I use, Scrappy Win 64. So you can also use this. Just the developer mode should be on in your phone, because I have connected my phone through USB, so developer mode is on. So you can find any YouTube video how to do a USB debugging and to enable developer mode. So you can search for that. So that's how I'm just mirroring my phone here. So after that I will do a run without debugging. You can do run with debugging also, and it will take some time. So let me pause the video for that moment. So it got started on my phone, and this is how basic Flutter apps look, and this is my debug console and all. So I will close it, and it works like this. It's just a counter. So let's us remove everything from here, and it's the best way to understand. So I will remove everything from here like this. And I want to tell, there are actually three type of apps in Flutter. One are material apps, one is Cupertino apps, and one is widget app. So material apps, we will use mainly the material app. Material is a design system which is designed by Google, developed and designed by Google, and it uses nice in Android also. Most of the things which you see now are material UI. So it's a very nice design system, and most of the time when we are working in Android, we'll use the material only. And Cupertino, as the name suggests, they are for Apple. Those are for Apple, but we'll not see that now. And there is another known as widget also. So there is a if I say, there is a material app, there is a Cupertino app, and there is a widget app. So let me increase the font size. Okay, so these are, I still spelled it wrong. So material app, Cupertino app, and widget app. So we'll look into material app. Okay, so let me remove it, and let us start on material app. So we can directly start on material app. See, it is all broke now. So we will start on material app from here itself. Material. So VS Code suggests this nice things. So material app I will do. The error is gone. So whenever you have an error, it will give, VS Code will give. So I have installed all the essential plugins. Okay, so let me take through some of the plugins also which are very much required for Dart. So first is this Dart, which you required, or else it will not work properly. Then this Flutter, these two are the must install plugin, and two more plugins also I have found out recently, and one of them is a Dart data class generator, which we don't require right now. This is for some advanced coding when we will work with the class and all. So just for the knowledge, I'm telling this. And this is another thing known as pub spec assist. This is a very good plugin. See, there is a pub.dev site in from which we can get packages for our Dart Flutter project. So with this extension, you don't even have to go to the site. You can search it and you can enter it and it will add it. Okay, so but I will show how to do that pub.dev in this video. So okay, so material app is there. Then inside this, so in Flutter everything is a widget, so material app will not give anything, but this is for that material thing which I have told. So for home, we'll have a home, and inside it a container I will have, and inside the container I don't want the alignment, sometimes it gives too many things. Okay, inside the container colors dot gray I will take, and child text hello Flutter. So let me save it. Okay, and it is giving me error. Because why it is giving me error? Because sometime, let me have it like this. Okay, sometime you need a hot reload. So when you run through VS Code, you get this nice toolbar in which this is the hot reload and this is the restart. Sometimes you need the restart. Okay, so if you change anything in the main, you need a restart actually. So let me restart it and see. This is how hello Flutter will be shown. A very ugly hello Flutter. This is not useful in anything. And there is a VS Code reload thing, so hot reload, which we are all used to in React and all those things, hot reload. And even in HTML projects, if you have this live server, see this go live is there. If you have a live server, we have this hot reload. We are all used to that. So that is here also, it is there, and that is one of the reason I run it from here. This when we started the app, I started it from here. There's another way to start the app, which is through the command line, like you can do flutter run and the device name, but I don't prefer that. What happens in that, it will keep on running from there, and if you change anything in the code, you have to press the R button. So it's more task. So we will soon see how the hot reload works here. So right now hot reload was not working, that's why I have to restart the app. So, and it is a very ugly app. So next thing to say, there are, so let me write here only, there are two type of classes in Flutter. Two type of classes. Okay, so one is a stateless, and the second one is a stateful. So both of them, most of the thing works from inside the classes only. One is a stateless and one is a stateful. As the name suggests, stateless doesn't have a state. So if you're coming from a web development background, you know that what is a state. State is required to maintain a local state. Like in React, we have a state, and then we have a this.site state, and we do the state, change the state, maintain the state. It's a temporary thing, but it is required in some cases. But if you have just a widget, just an app which doesn't change anything, just like in React, earlier we used to have functional component which didn't used to have a state, but now we have functional components are also changed, but they're representational components, stateless one, because you are not changing any variable. So if you want to change any variable, you have to do a stateful. But VS Code is very nice, so it gives you some nice shortcuts to prepare the stateless also and a stateful also. Even convert from stateless to stateful with just click of a button. So that's why I'm preferring VS Code. Android Studio is also good, you'll find that in some tutorials, but I prefer VS Code. Okay, so let's go ahead. VS Code is lighter than Android Studio, there is no doubt about that. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a stateless. So stateless, we can write the class, but there is a shortcut for that, STL. So STL I will do. So I will get for both of them, stateless and stateful. So I can do both like this. So I will do the STL ESS. It is not required STL. Okay, I will do STL only, and then I will press an enter. Okay, then I will press an enter, and then I will write here home page. But where is the home page? Okay, so I will cut it from here, paste it here. Okay, and instead of calling this container here, I will call the home page. Generally it should be in a different file, but we can have it in the same file also. So let me save it, let me do this, and nothing changes. But our app is ugly, it is not looking as an app and Flutter is popular because everything is a widget, and it's very easy to build the app very quickly. So we have got widgets for almost everything, and they're all very intelligent widgets. That is what I am liking a lot about Flutter. Okay, so after that there is a very good widget known as a scaffold. So scaffold contains many things like app bar, you can read the documentation also, app bar, body, and all those things. So most of the time we will have a scaffold holding everything. Okay, so let us have a scaffold. Okay, and we'll remove this all we will remove, and we'll have an app bar. So the nice app bar will have app bar, title, text, simple app will do, and let me save it. So it is not doing, so even this will not work because the home page is the same. So I will do this restart. Yeah, so the restart is working, and see, I'm getting this nice app bar. So those who have worked in some other language like React Native, in which I work, it is not that easy to do these things in anywhere. It is not that easy to do these things and all this, but just with this 2 lines of code we are able to do it. So this is the power of Flutter. Okay, so after that we'll give a general theme for the project. Means right now this is a default blue which is taking, there is you can give the theme also. So the by default most of the things will take that color. So let us give a theme. So for that I have to come here, and then I have to do theme data I have to do, and then primary swatch colors dot orange. I will save it, and it is still not going. Hot reload is still not working, and I have to do a restart. So the restart I have done, and see this it has taken this orange, nice orange color in the app bar and the simple app. Okay, so after that what we are going to do, so app bar is done, we are going to show a nice box. Okay, so how to show a nice box? So app bar is done. Now we will have the body. So body, as you can see, body is this part, this all part. So we'll do the body and container, color, and let me take it down, color, and color start red, and width is 100, height is 100, and like this a good red box will be shown here. So we want to center the red box, so for that we need to wrap it in a container, wrap this container with a center. So we can write a manual code for that also, but there is this very nice feature in VS Code. So see, I can see this code. I will click on this container, and then this yellow bulb is there. See closely. I'll click again on this, and it will give me all this. See, sometimes the Flutter code can be confusing if you are coming from another language, because this is the code is within brackets, within brackets, and within brackets. It goes like that. It is like a binary tree. So I will do a wrap with center like this. Okay, and then I'll save it, and it will come to the center. Okay, it will come to the center, and it is coming perfectly in the center. So this is how we do it in the center. But now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a text here, comma, child text, this is box, I am box, this is box is so wrong, I am box, I am box. It's okay, we're not here for grammatical thing. Okay, so text is like this, I am box. So then after that, I don't want it here, I want a padding in it. So I can give a padding, and padding there is a different way to give padding. The edge inserts we have to give, and dot all, and you have to give a value here 8. So this means padding on all the sides. Okay, so let me save it, and see, a bit of padding on all the sides of 8 is been given. Okay, so now we will add some more properties to the box and the text. So let's do that. For that, I will first remove this color. So we can have some decoration also, so we will do it through the decoration. So after this, I will give alignment dot center, and then after that I will give the decoration and box decoration. I'll give, and the color I have removed, so color and all I will give here. Color is color start red, comma, we can give a border radius also, radius is border, why it is not showing, it want me to type everything. Border radius dot circular radius is, we have to give some radius, 10 is a nice thing. Okay, let's see how much we have done. Okay, see, Now it is looking so good. So this alignment dot center was to put it here, this IMO box here. Okay, so after that I'll do gradient. So we can give the gradient also from here, gradient, linear gradient, and see, it is so simple to give the gradient. So linear gradient, we have to give the colors takes an array, and as you know, gradient generally have to color from one color to the other color. So colors dot red comma colors dot yellow, and let me save it, and see, this nice gradient have come. Okay, so now we can also give the box shadow from here itself, box shadow, and it will be box shadow color is colors dot gray comma blur radius is 10, and see, this nice box shadow we are having outside the box. So now we can change some of the properties here also. I am a box, we can change some of it here, so let us do that. And for that I will take it down, and text align will be text align dot center, and style will be text style, that's text style. I don't want background, I want so you can give the font size and all those things from here. Font size is 20 comma color is colors dot white, font weight is this is a different font weight dot, so we have all these things. So I will take the bold. So VS Code does suggest all these things. Let me save it, and see, I am a box, it is coming like this, and it is looking good. So now what we are going to do, we have done with this box, so we look into more widget now, like rows and all those things. So for that we need to remove a lot of, means we will remove all these things. We don't want this many things here, means this is a lot of code for a box. We want a simple box, so that's what I am telling. So for simple box, what we are going to do, center child, okay, so we want a simple box, so we will keep this container alignment colors. Okay, so first let me remove this nice box decoration. Okay, I'll miss it. And then this child text also I don't want, actually I just want a box, so I will remove that also. And like this and so I have removed that. So I have to give a color, so color is colors dot red. So we are again back to where we have started. So see, so we are back to where we have started. Like this I have one. So we will be learning about the different rows and column things in here. So for that, child is there, I have to, container is there, center is there, and do I have that wrap with a row? So wrap with a row is there, so I will do this in the container, wrap with a row, and it is done. So now we have a row. In the row we have children. So see, row has children. So first children is this container, and we'll have more children now. So instead of writing all this complicated brackets, code is not complicated, the brackets are complicated actually. So I just did my trick and did it like this, and I don't want all the boxes to be red, so let the first one be green and this one be blue. So, okay, so you can take different colors also by this giving this bracket, but I don't know, you cannot select it from here, you have to manually write it. That is a bad thing. So like, let me save it. So it will be shown like this. So all the boxes are the center of the string. Why they are in the center? Because this center is there, and this is row, so this will be like this. As row, you know, it is from left to right, so it will be like that. So now what we are going to do, we are going to remove the center wrapping. We don't want the center wrapping. So how to remove it? Let us see. If we have something from here, and we have something, yes, we have the thing known as remove this widget. So we will remove it. Okay, so it will be right now like this. Let me save it, and it will be taken to the top because there is no center and all. Okay, so now I'll come here, row, and row is main. So a lot of flexbox topics are here, means all the things are taken from flexbox, which I am going to tell now. Main axis alignment, so you should know flexbox a bit. So then this is the main axis. Main axis is from like this. Okay, so main axis alignment, see the things which we have, center and space around, space between, space evenly, space. So in web development, if you know, flexbox also have all these things. So it is like this. So the concept is from flexbox. So only space evenly I will take. So see, like space evenly will be like this. So all these things are like space evenly will be like there. Space between, let me change it to space between. Space between will be like that. So the main axis is like this row, like from left to right. So what else I have? I have let me put it at a start. So start, you will see all these boxes will go to the start, and will go to the end. So this is like moving like this, because it's a row, it will move like this. So after this, we look into the cross axis alignment properties, and for cross axis alignment we have to wrap this row in a container. So we'll again do this, do that same yellow bulb trick. I will click on the row, and after that I will do this and wrap with the container. So wrap with the container I have done. After that I have to do two things. One is so like this I have wrapped. Let me save it. See, nothing happened. Okay, so I have to give, wait a sec, I have to give it a height is 500, comma, color is colors dot gray. Let me give a different gray, 350. So this is how we give gray and comma. Let me save. See, now it is moving. So instead of alignment and, let me do it space evenly. Main axis only I'm doing. Space evenly will move it like this, so it is looking nice. So because of the height, this has gone like this down. Okay, so and we have wrapped it in a container. So now what we are going to do, we are going to see the cross alignment also. So cross alignment is opposite of main axis alignment. So as main axis alignment was from left to right, cross is from top to down. So we will do that now. Cross axis alignment, cross axis alignment dot center. So center will not move it anywhere. So let us space evenly. Let us keep changing. Let me do that. This thing center. See, so all of this will be it at one place only. So center. But the thing is that the cross axis line mainly works on the column. So we will do it as column. So and the cross axis and the main axis alignment, it is exactly similar to flexbox. So when the flex direction is so I am coming from a web background, so I am telling about like that. So when the flex direction is rows, so the main axis alignment is from left to right and the cross is from top to bottom. So at the moment it is like that only. See, cross axis alignment. Let me show different things here, like dot. So it has got only 3-4 properties. It doesn't have the space between and all those things. So center is there. Let me do the start. Start is like that. It will move from here to here. Start and like this it will move. Okay, so let me bring it to start. As center it is there, and let me bring it to start. And now, as with flexbox, if we change the row to a column, this flex direction column, so everything changes. The main axis then become from top to bottom, and cross axis become right to left. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to first change it to column, not columns, only column. Okay, and the column, and we are going to give a width, because now width will come into play. So 300, and let me save it. See, now width is 300, but see, now again we will look into this. See, main axis now I will do. So main axis is center. So when I do a column, the main axis is from top to down. So center dot and so it has gone to the end. So now the main axis is from top to down. So it will work like that. Start will take it at the top, and like cross axis alignment, now it will be cross axis alignment. Now it is from right, this left to right. So it will again be like this, dot center. Okay, so it is like this. Okay, so we have done enough of it. Okay, so now we will now this thing is completed, means like flexbox kind of a thing is completed. Now what we are going to do, we are going to create a drawer. Okay, we are going to create a drawer, a simple drawer, so which will come from here. Not a simple drawer, but a very good drawer actually. So it's better that we again remove everything, like this container with this Let us again go back to square 0. Width is 100 and we don't want this many things. Height is 100 and I don't want all these things. So what I am going to do, I am going to remove it. Okay, so I'm going to remove it and color is colors dot red. Again colors dot red I have done. Okay, and see, again this box has been shown. I wanted it at the center, so I'll come here, wrap with the center, save it, so it will be shown in the center. So now for the before going to draw, what we are going to do, we are going to show a floating action button. So floating action button are those nice button which is shown in, generally at this bottom bottom right. So we'll show it here. So after this center, do this like this, floating action button. I'll do floating action button like this. On pressed like this. Child icon, icons dot edit, and you just have to do this much of code. Everything, the placement and all, everything are taken care by Flutter. So this is the power of Flutter. And this our command bar and all, the theme color, it has taken the theme color. Okay, even what should be this color, it has been decided by Flutter. It is not white, because white will look very bad in orange. Okay, so now we'll create a drawer in our app. So after this center, we'll create the drawer. For this center means after this, let's create the drawer. And drawer. So we have widgets for everything. For drawer also we have a widget. Okay, so like this. So it will have child will have a list view. So a child will have a list view like this, and then it is asking for padding because it requires padding. So list view requires padding, so we'll give it some padding. So let me take it here. List view require padding. So how we give padding? We give padding by agenset dot all, and it will be 0. And after this, we will have children will be an array, and the array will be type widget. So this is like TypeScript, so widget. And then we need to have, okay, let me save this much and see if something is coming. Okay, even after saving this much, I am getting this drawer. Okay, and the drawer is also showing. Okay, and I can click anywhere, but it doesn't have anything. So let us create something here. So user account drawer header. So it is a very good thing, user accounts drawer header, and it is already telling us what it wants. It wants account name and account email. So let us give it that account name. So account name and account email, account name, text, Nabendu Viswas, and let me give account email. So it contains all these things with user account drawer header. So this is a widget, it contains all these things. Okay, so like this. So let me save it. Let's see how much it is done. it is already looking good. It has taken this and it is already looking good. But what we are going to do, we are going to create something like the what is there in the Gmail app. So they have given everything to us, so we are going to have a nice image here. Okay, then I'll come here, then I'll do current account picture. It is showing me nice, and then circle avatar I have to do, and circle avatar, take background image. I have to give a background image, and actually I will give a network image. I'll give my Twitter one. My Twitter one is very good actually. So let me give my Twitter account, Twitter image. So I have to click it here, I have to click it here, and I right click, copy image link. Copy image link like this I'll do, and just have to save it. Let me come back here, and it generally takes some time to come in this network image, or else I can do a reload also. I don't know why it is not showing. It a background image. Did you got HTTP for this? I don't know. Let us go ahead. Maybe some thing is there. Maybe my oh, maybe I have put my phone on. I'm using my real device, so maybe I have put my phone on airplane mode. Is that because of that? I don't know. Does it depend on that? Yeah, it depends on that. I didn't knew that it depends on that. It was taking my phone network connection, so it was not able to go to the internet and bring my picture. So I just put my phone in the airplane mode, because at this time I sometimes get some phones, sometimes get some calls, so I put it like that. So let the phone come. Okay, doesn't matter. So after that, let's user drawers. Okay, and just let me put it back in the airplane mode, or else something can disturb us, and I have to edit the video again, which I generally don't like to edit the videos. I put raw videos generally, just taking it through some places, some editing software, but I don't do any much edit. So these are all raw videos. Okay, so let's go ahead, and it is a user drawer. So circle avatar is there, user drawer is there, and still we are inside our widget. So widget, still we are inside our widget, and this user drawer header is still here. After this, we'll have more thing. One is known as list tile, and it will have a leading is icons dot person, comma title, text, trailing icons dot edit, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy it again, I hope I should be. Is this? Yeah, I have increased the font size. It is much better with this font size. The much bigger the font, it is much better on a mobile devices. I know it is email, email, email. Let me save it. So this will again not show, but because I'm again in aeroplane mode, so it's okay. So this is looking nice. So looking actually great. This thing exactly like Google. So now it is working. Now we will work on a body which only contains a red box. So let us have something good here. So, and we want to show local images also in our app. So for that, what we need to do? So for that, two things we need to do. First, so whenever we want to show any local images, first we have to create a folder for that. Okay, so let me create a folder known as, here in the root directory only, assets, assets. Okay, where is my asset? Yeah, and reveal in file explorer. Go here. Actually I will copy this image which I have taken from Unsplash, so I have copied it and my image is there. But to use image in Flutter, we have to go to this pub specs.yaml file, and here we have to scroll down and come here in the asset path, and then we have to first uncomment it. Assets is there, and then after that let me remove everything because we don't have the images folder. We have ASSETS folder. Let me see whether the spelling is right. ASSETS. Okay, so we have this folder, and after this we have to give a colon, or we have to give the complete path. Like we have only one image, so we could have given bg.jpg, but if you give this, so in this asset part every image is there, it is accessible in a project. Then as usual we have to just save the project, control S to save the project, and it will getting it from the pug.yaml. Okay, so then after that I will go back to my main dot and then do I want this? Yeah, I want this above app bar. I will come and here, so I need a bit of background colors or color. So gray is always better than white actually. Gray, but very light type of gray I want, so I am going with 200. So app bar is there, body is center. So after body or drawer is there, so means everything which is there, it should come here. So center, child, container. So container, I don't want a container. First let me remove this. I don't want this. I want a card actually. So first let me have a card. Okay, like I want a card, and after the card also I want some padding in it. So I will click here and wrap with padding I will do, and I will make it 16. Okay, so inside now it is okay. Now inside this child cards I will can have a child. So column, go to column, and then column have children, children have widget, and like this image dot asset. Okay, assets, bg.jpg. So we are using this. Okay, so let me save it and let me see how it is coming. Okay, it is not showing. Okay, so I think either we have to complete it or else it will not show. Let us try that, or else I will remove the airplane mode again. And one thing you might have noticed, this test is giving me red. I don't need to fix it, but why to keep it as red? So let me see why it is giving me red. So it is giving me red because we don't have anything like main. We have something like called home page. So I'll do this and see, now the red thing is gone. Okay, so image.asset bg.jpg bg, yeah, it is right, or spelling mistake, ASSETS, yeah, this backslash have to be there. Okay, we will move forward and first see whether the other things are coming or not, or if the image is not coming, then so sized box again, we are using sized box to give a bit of margin between two things. The side box height 20, then after that we are giving a text, and the text will contain change this text. Yesterday only I learned somewhere that we should use single quotes in Flutter. Other double quotes are there, but Flutter team expects us to do single quote. Okay, so after this change.txt, then style text style, font size 25, font weight, font dot bold, save it, and it is coming, but why it is coming like this? Okay, now it is coming right. Okay, I reloaded it and the image came, and the image expanded and it is coming perfect now. Okay, so I think the reload was required there. So text is ending here. After this text, I'm again going to have a sized box of height 20, and then I'm going to have a text field, so I can take the user input. So text field is for that, and text field will have decoration input decoration. Okay, so it will have border first. So let me take this down. So this is how Flutter team also want us to have the code like this, border, not like, and I didn't want that outlined input border. We have to take like this, comma, let me save this much, and this is coming like this. Okay, so hint text, enter text, so enter text is coming, and comma label text is new, like this. And it is, we want some padding in this because it is going to these edges, so we want some padding in it. So how to get the padding? Again, we will come here and text fill wrap with padding, and this will be 16. Save it, and it is coming like this. So it is okay, it is okay. So let us see whether it is working or not. So oh, it is getting some error. So this is again a nice feature in Flutter. If you get some error like this, the keyboard is coming overlapping it, you will be shown like this, and VS Code also you will be shown like this. Okay, so this is again a nice feature in Flutter. So we need to fix it. So how we are going to fix it? So to fix it, we have to go to our card. Actually here we have to go, and we have to make it something known as a single child scroll view. So we will not have anything with that name. So how we are going to do that? We are going to wrap it with a widget. Okay, so it will, when we wrap it with a widget, it will be like this, and then single child scroll view, single child scroll view. Okay, save it and see, it is like this. Now it is coming, and it wrapped it with a single child. The whole card it actually wrapped. Now let me do like this, and I can now type anything, and it moves up actually. So it is working fine. Okay, so it is working fine. And now what we want, the feature is that, see, I'm taking the name, I will enter this, and I have written changes text. So when I do this Nabendu and hit this thing, it should change the text. So for that thing, first thing is that we cannot do it with a stateless widget. We want a state for that, so we have to change our stateless widget to a stateful widget. But how we'll do? We can do it manually, but again VS Code comes to our help. And how we are going to do? We are going to click on this home page, and then click here, and then it will give us convert class to mixin, convert class to a stateful widget. We'll do this and see. As the stateful widget have, it has got two classes. So first this and this, then wrap from here, so it will be done. Okay, so I am saving it, and then what I'm going to do, it is very easy. So where is here also my text equal to, what was it? It was, so where is it? Okay, let me do one thing. Let me copy it, change this text, and then after that, let us not get the error here. My text will be there. Save it. Nothing changed. So it is working. And after that, so for the input field, we want something known as text editing controller. So this is how we assign it with something. So text editing controller, name, anything we can give the name controller equal to text editing controller, like this, and it is done. Don't forget this semicolon, because here semicolons are very important. It is not like React and JavaScript where semicolon are not required and they are not mandatory, and I'm in a habit to do that, so I sometimes forgot. But VS Code is smart enough, it tells us that that's an error. So because we have installed a data in the Flutter plugin, that was the reason. I have to come down here, and so the decoration is there. So in the same level of the decoration, we'll have controller is underscore control underscore name control. So this underscore means it is a private variable. I think I have told it earlier also, it's a private variable. Okay, so now let me save it, and now actually nothing will happen because we are not changing anything. So let us add that logic, and that logic will be added where, let me minimize it. That logic will be added in the floating action button. So let me come here, and on press something should be called. So one on press, what should be called? On press, I have to do my text equal to name controller dot text. I have to do, and if I do that, this will not work, because exactly like React, the set state thing is that the set state only, what it does, it renders everything again. So once you change it, then we have to do a reload, then to do it. But if you do the set state like this, I have done it. Let me do a reload, because everything you have to do sometime reload, and this is not looking right, this edit thing. So because it should something like send, so I will change it, send rounded. I'll make it, save it, and it is like this, and change the text, and it is like this, and then is okay, and it is working fine. So we have done everything till now. This is the thing which I want to show, but there is one more thing which I want to show. That is means see our file, how long it has become, 88 lines. So this is just a small file. This is not a good thing in any programming language, not only in Flutter but in any programming language. This is not good to have all the logic in one file, and even in Flutter it is not at all good, because with this all this bracket and all, it looks a bit clumsy, and it doesn't look that much good. So what we are going to do, we are going to come here, and in the lib, so first we'll move the drawer out of here. So in the lib we will create, so we're done with our project, with our small, it is not a project actually, it is not a completely working thing also, it is just to teach you Flutter in a much better way from my earlier video, which is a smaller way. Actually you go through that also and combine it with this, and you learn a lot. Drawer dart I have created. Now how to wrap it. Okay, so first thing, I want this material thing there also, because it is generally required in everything. Okay, so and then I will create a stateless, because it doesn't have any state, stl. So stateless I'll do, and let me call it my drawer, my drawer. And what I'm going to do, let me come back here. Where is my drawer? So my drawer is here. So this, I have this bracket extension. It is a very good extension actually, this indent env also. Both of them are very good, because of them only I'm able to find where my brackets are. Okay, so this drawer I will come, and actually I will come here. So my drawer is ending, and this Flutter extension is also very good. It is saying that it is the drawer is ending here. So this is done by the Flutter extension. I'll do a control X. I will change, I don't want the container now. Okay, so instead of it returning the drawer, it is giving me error, a small error. Why? Because I have to complete it. Okay, so this is done, no more errors. Save it. Now how I will show it, I will show it very easily. I have to just write the class name my drawer and select the second one, and it has got auto import also. If I click it, see the auto import was done, or else you have to do it manually. Save it. Let me do hot reload, means it confirms that everything, it was not required, but yeah, it is okay, means so it is working fine. Okay, so now we are going to take out something which is a bit difficult to take out. Now we want to make a card component also, but see one thing inside a card component. What does a card component have? Card component have a controller thing also. So card component is this one, so it has a controller thing also, so it is very difficult to take out this, just copy it to a different file. It is very, it will not work like this. So here again we have to take help from a VS Code thing. So VS Code bulb thing. So I cannot click on the card now. Okay, I have to select the card, actually completely card. I have to select complete card. Okay, so card is from here, card is from here till here. So I have to select it, not click it, and then after selecting the correct thing, so that's, these brackets are very important, I have to do a extract widget. So it will open this thing, and I will give it the name name widget, and I have to press the enter. So see what it did. It created the name widget here and created the classes and all those things below. So everything is created below. Okay, so everything is created below. So but we don't want, the main task was that we don't want to keep it in the main.dart. We want to change it to some different, but our work is already done. We just have to take it there. Okay, so we will create something known as anything. We will create it as name underscore widget dot. Okay, we'll create like this, and then again the first thing we will do is copy this, and then after that I will come here, Control X, Control V, save it. But we have an error here. See, now the name widget, it is not finding. Where is the name widget? So it is very easy. Come here, and in Windows do Control space bar, so it will open this, an auto import thing. I think in Mac I don't remember, means I used to work on a Mac, I don't remember. It is command space bar maybe. So someone can put in the comment what is the shortcut for that. Name widget. So name widget will be imported. Okay, so name widget is imported, and save it, and let's do a hot reload this time. It is required actually. Okay, now let's see whether it is working. See, name widget, it is taking it from here and pushing it here. Okay, now the web tab my channel, and it is working fine. Okay, so it is working fine. So now where we are, so we don't even want the home page here, so that is very easy again to move the home page. It is very easy, as you might have already guessed. We will create a home page dot, and it doesn't require any widget extraction and all, but it is a simple thing. But I want material, so let me copy that material first, and let me go back and let me come here, and we just have to copy, cut it, paste it here. Okay, so one more thing, it will give me error because it is not finding all these things. So again we have to come here and control space bar, my drawer, control space bar, name widget. So it has imported both of those things. Save it, and now it is giving me error for this. So space bar again, and anything you can do, home page it will do. So some of those things are not required right now, so I'll remove it, or it will give those warnings. So let me save it now. So it is giving us an error. So it is giving us an error because we have to do a hot restart actually. So because we changed something in the home page, that is very much required here. So now let us see. Yeah, our app is working fine, and even I will remove this so that I can see everything. Even now if a phone comes, it's okay for me. Have done it, means we are done actually. So see, my nice picture is coming, and let us see final time, and A, B, and it is changing. So this completes our Flutter app. Not an app actually, this app was a part of me teaching Flutter essentials to all of you. And this you can take directly also, or you can take it after my Flutter crash course also. So this is I try to teach Flutter as simple as possible. Hope you liked it. So please do subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed, and keep liking my videos. Thank you.